So we got the Sea Scooter and all our gear, and we're gonna head on over to Rainbow River with my wife. Sailor is gonna go to Grandma's house. We got one of our tandem kayaks here in the back. That way we have enough space to be able to throw the Sea Scooter on there and paddle to different areas. Sailor really likes this. In the pursuit of ultimate fun on the water, I searched for the most powerful Sea Scooter I could find, and I found the Ferduo Sea Rover, a 4,000 watt powerhouse Sea Scooter. The Sea Rover packs 8 times the power of even Yamaha's most powerful dive scooter. Okay, so we're getting all the gear packed. We got the Sea Rover. Sailor's all dialed up. She's ready to go. Got my wife here. We got the Blue Nemo. Got our PP166 Bixby battery so I can power all the stuff on the go. Then I don't have to find an outlet. And yeah, a bunch of camera gear and stuff, but it should be fun. And just like that, we hopped in the truck and the wife and I were off for an adventure. Florida has some of the best secret paradises. If you are traveling on a vacation or road tripping to Florida, don't go to Disney. Go to one of the springs. There's tons of them. And we like to keep them a secret. So all I can ask is, if you go to them, take care of them, clean up after yourself, and leave the springs better than when you came. So we finally made it to Rainbow River. We got our kayak. We got the Sea Rover Sea Scooter. Look how big this thing is. It takes up like the whole kayak. And our plan is launch here and go up the river a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So we got everything loaded up. The way we did it is we decided to tow the Sea Rover dive scooter. Diving below the surface, the springs can have a hypnotizing effect. Life is simpler down there. One breath, hold, dive. One breath, hold, dive. The world above can seem so complex these days. It's no wonder that I find myself diving deeper and deeper, crawling into the deepest holes and caverns that I can find, trying to sometimes get away to experience even a few mere minutes of a simpler life. In my videos, I try to show the viewers who I am, but I feel like I've failed at that miserably. Many of my viewers probably didn't even know that I have a family, a wife, a daughter, and that's a big part of who I am. But you also probably wonder what drives me to dive amongst gators, to go into caves, and do all these crazy things. I do it to slow life down, to live, because life on the surface moves so fast, and then one day it's done. So after doing some paddling, we ended up coming across this little area where it was a little bit deeper water. Hey Katie, ready? Hi. So the Sea Rover has 3 speed settings, and it has this display which tells you your voltage, amps, and even the water temp. This Sea Rover is like getting superpowers. Ever since I was a little kid, when someone would ask me, what superpower would you like to have? I would always say, I want to fly. And right now, I am flying. This thing is awesome. It does like 3 times the speed of my other sea scooters. And in these crystal clear springs, it gives you the illusion and the effect of flying. it is just the most amazing feeling. I feel like a superhero. So the Sea Scooter can go at a rate of 15 kilometers per hour or roughly 9.32 miles per hour. What you can't see is oftentimes we're going against the current of the river. So it was pretty dang impressive. So after a little bit of time playing around, the wife and I decided to let this young family play around with the Sea Rover while we ended up grabbing lunch. The Sea Rover has a low speed setting and it floats, so it's pretty family friendly. You can let your kids use it, or adults can go out and have fun with it too and put it in the high speed. Woo! Just flying. She's gonna run me over. So after the kids buzzed around on the Sea Scooter for quite a while, I could kind of tell that the bigger kid, the dad, he wanted to have some fun too. So we put it on high speed and he buzzed around the springs. Then it seemed like we started drawing a crowd in, and pretty soon everyone wanted to try this thing out. So we let another person try out the Sea Rover, and so I don't know, what do you think?
I think, well, it's really great to kind of take off. And
Yeah.
I find it a little top heavy and hard to get down on it, but it definitely moves at a good clip and makes it maneuvering at the surface really easy.
I'd have to agree. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a time to try to figure out how to get under the water with it. It's definitely capable of it. It's just, it really wants to float. It has a lot of buoyancy, which I guess is good maybe for people that have kids where they want them more on the surface. But
It's like a personal
nice thing too is that when you get a little bit fatigued, you can just kind of lay on it, you know. Actually, one of the cool things I thought about when we were using this is how you could maybe use it for Lifeguard, like getting out to someone quick.
Very much.
If you had it like at the beach and you need to get someone really quick.
So Katie and I decided to test to see if this would be a good resource for a lifeguard. Both Katie and I were able to drag behind the Sea Rover against the river current.
This is awesome.
So here's a quick recap and things I want you to remember from this video. Number one, the Sea Rover, it's pretty dang awesome. It costs several $1,000s, but the company makes a wide array of really cool products that you should check out. Links are in the description. Number two, you should probably always check the forecast. We didn't. And number three, make your wife paddle. Signing out.